Join with me today is K9 Kismet, and we are going to be talking about Old Man Logan versus Old Man Logan in the arena. Fun times, right?
Just awesome. I love it.
Yeah, not so much. So before we get into the video, I just want to give some context of what we're talking about. You have been playing the game for 165 days. You're level 97. You have a 14.4 million collection power. I have my baby account, which is 55 days, 60 days old, something in that, but it's 2 months old, right? I have Old Man Logan, and I'm having the same problem you are, and the collection power 4 million, and then my main account is over 100 million, but then I've got a lot of tools like Apocalypse and Super Scroll and Dormammu to get through this Old Man Logan problem. So do we want to identify what the problem is? You know what the problem is. Tell me what the problem is.
Old Man Logan.
Yeah, Old Man Logan, at least on my baby account right here, absolutely most powerful character in the game. I want to read this post right here, and I believe this post is mostly true, and we'll talk about it, right? Arena is miserable right now. Title, most stale thing ever. Nobody moves up or down in my shard. Not for days now. Doesn't matter what comp people have or what I try. Only one thing happens. Match starts, 5 versus 5. 5 minutes later, it's just Old Man Logan versus Old Man Logan, and neither of them die until the time runs out. What am I supposed to do? I don't drop any plays due to Old Man Logan on defense, sure, but I feel that there is no point of even opening up the arena since I can't attack anyone. And then there was another post where someone was doing RTA, Old Man Logan versus Old Man Logan, and they let it run for 2 hours and 22 minutes. This is a problem, right? What's been your experience with Old Man Logan in the arena?
You get to where it's Old Man Logan versus Old Man Logan. That's exactly what's going to happen. You basically need to bring in some other characters to hopefully better your chances at beating him.
Yes. So in general, I got to just say what my experience has been. When I'm going and looking, like I'm at 27, and I mostly agree with the post. Like once it gets down to Old Man Logan versus Old Man Logan, I back out. But there are ways that I have been able to beat Old Man Logan, but it requires most of my team being alive, having Gambit and Forge, doing all kinds of pings, getting him below 50% so I can actually stun him, or getting my opposing Old Man Logan alive at the same time when there's another character so that when I attack with my special, I can bounce back and forth. But once it becomes Old Man Logan versus Old Man Logan, it's done, right?
Yeah, with the speed that Old Man Logan gets from every time he gets attacked, the amount of times that he goes, it's hard to keep your other characters alive.
Yeah, and literally right now, when I'm searching for an opponent to attack, you told me it's the same thing. I'm just looking for the size of Old Man Logan. I'm not looking at even the rest of the team. Do they have Old Man Logan? If not, attack them. If they do, who's got the smallest one? And then I attack. And we're going to do that here in a minute. But you said that you didn't even know there was a solution at all at higher levels. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have access to the in-game characters, so I'm not able to do those fights.
Okay, so for people that have more developed rosters, like you're a veteran player returning, and now you have a 6 month. I will just go ahead and do a quick battle where basically I'm using Dormammu, and it works just fine. But I've got Apocalypse, Super Scroll, Dormammu, Old Man Logan, and Black Knight. Now this is an in-game situation. Now you are working on getting Apocalypse, but you're going to be getting Super Scroll before Apocalypse. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've gotten Dormammu. I am halfway to Super Scroll, and then once I'm done with my raid characters and my Super Scroll, my DD6 characters, I will work on going back and getting my APOC.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing right here. We do a basic, and the problem with this is that they have set their team up correctly with Apocalypse on the far side, but the idea with doing the basic is typically you're trying to get through that immunity on Apocalypse so that you can stun Apocalypse with Super Scroll, but we're going to stun Black Knight just so that we don't have, well, there it goes right there. See, now it's flipped, and now we don't have to worry about it. Sometimes Black Knight won't hit Apocalypse, and then we have a problem right here. So what's going to happen next is Super Scroll's going to go, and we're going to ability block their Apocalypse. And then after that, we're going to delete their Old Man Logan with my Apocalypse. So ability block their Apocalypse with my Super Scroll, so we don't have to worry about anything funny happening there. And then my Apocalypse is eventually going to take a turn, And I'm just going to continue to focus on Super Scroll right here. I don't have to worry about... this will be a triple tap. Skirmisher, Skirmisher, Skirmisher. Skirmisher on Old Man Logan. And then we Ultra Delete right there. Look, he's gone. And this match is basically over, right?
With over 5, it makes it a whole lot easier.
This match is completely over. So this is the problem with this situation, is that I don't believe that most people have access to all these characters, and Dormammu makes the match a lot easier because then my Black Knight can die. He comes back. My Super Scroll can die, can come back. The only character that won't revive is going to be Apocalypse, and quite often Super Scroll just ends the match. So I'm not having any problems with that. And like a lot of people are saying, well, you just have to get Apocalypse, but Apocalypse is harder to get than Super Scroll right now. And they really need to change the way that Apocalypse is acquired. Now talk about that for a minute. Like, you've been playing the game for almost 6 months on your new account. Are you just hoping that they're going to change it, or are you going to actually attempt to get Apocalypse at some point? Because it's 23 characters, and a lot of them are not that helpful at this point in the game.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I started, I was really hopeful that they were going to change it sooner rather than later, but there's been no mention of it. We don't know anything about it, so I'm getting close to that point where it's either I work on him or I don't. And obviously, he's pretty impactful still to not only Arena, but the rest of the game. So just going to have to suck it up and start building those teams.
Yeah, so I want to showcase the problem right here, and then we're going to talk about potential solutions to this. I know some people have suggested using Weaver, because Weaver has on Killing Blow, no revives. I feel like they didn't think this through, because once it gets to mirror match, nobody moves forward, right? What is your general strategy for getting through Old Man Logan without having Apocalypse?
Basically, it's kind of like what you said. Just go find the lowest one that I can target in Arena, and hopefully my Old Man Logan's more powerful, and I can get through him. I mean, it's kind of just flip of a coin.
Yeah, so we're in a bad situation here where we're not able to stun anybody because everybody had evasion, and there's no point in stunning. I think one of the main problems with Old Man Logan is that you can't stun him when he's above 50%, and that's the reason why the mirror just loops and loops and loops. It's actually horrible. So what are we going to do? Yeah, they're still like, look at all these evasions. Oh my God. All right, we're going to bring back my Gambit. And then, that's fine, but we're still like in, nobody's getting anybody. So like, I actually don't really want to eliminate the other 4 if I get a chance. I feel like we're behind and we get just stuck in the RNG. I may not even get anywhere on this. Like, we just might be so far behind on this match because my Nightcrawler hasn't gone and hasn't really done anything this match, and my Gambit hasn't done anything in the match. Now everything is right.
That'll even add a little bit though, because you're gonna flip all the buffs.
Yeah, so like, okay, so this is good. Now
it helps a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like we're just in a bad situation overall. Let's see, let's just hit everybody, and then hopefully my Gambit will ping them down. I don't even know. Let's see. Let's see if we can get through Gambit first. I don't even know if we're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, with Old Man Logan stunning and flipping buffs, as well as his turn bar stuns, it's wild. So,
yeah, he died, but then look, he's gonna get the revive immediately back, right? Is this there should be a cap to how many times he could revive or something? I don't know, but I feel like it's just like we're getting wiped right here. We're not even making progress here, so we're not even gonna get to the problem. I could try it again, like right here, but like the only thing that matters is Old Man Logan. I bet you I can actually get through all of these guys here. Let's see if we do get to situation. Let's see if they'll be able to get through mine or not. The AI will show us how to win, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. All right, so we got to get through.
The sad part is the AI doesn't really play it any worse or better for the most part.
All right, so I still got to revive, right? Yeah. Wow. They're gonna. Yeah, it showed that it had. Well, that was the exposed. So we lost. All right. Well, it's just this is the problem is that it's very, very challenging, and there's different ways of doing it. So we're looking for a solution, and I feel like the problem. Let's do this one again, and this time we're going to take in Black Knight in here, and it's just like it doesn't go any better. What are you going to do? You just get locked into your spot, and that's that. You can't stun Old Man Logan, and that's the way it goes.
I mean, right now that's kind of how it seems. This arena is just kind of a stalemate. You get what rewards you can. If you can move up, you find someone that's has a defense you can actually beat finally, then that's good. But most of the time, it's just you stay where you're at.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're going to be characters cannot gain revive or something like that. I mean, I just don't know what they're going to do. So this is an interesting situation right here where I'm able to stun their Nightcrawler before Nightcrawler goes, and so maybe I have a chance here. I don't know. Let's see if I can get it. He's going to cleanse everything, right? So that's not going to do anything. Yeah. He's going to cleanse
unless you can get the trauma on him before that, but.
Yeah, no, and I did not get the trauma on him. So the good thing is my Black Knight is stunned. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do this now because once the trauma is out there, none of the cleanses work. So I might as well do as much of that as I can while I can. Like, so here's once the traumas are out, this whole thing is over. All right, here we go. Come on, go. This is I just feel like this is so frustrating. All right, counterattack. Yeah. And then we're going to get some traumas out there. And then, let's see, looks like Gambit is getting pinged down, and it's just going. And we are getting a lot of traumas out there, which is fantastic. But we're going to get in a situation here where probably it's going to be a 4 versus 1. If I can get lucky, it'll be a 4 versus 1 towards the end. All right, Gambit will be gone. And then I don't think it matters who we go for. Who's going to give me the most trouble? Why don't we just go for Sunspot? I'm going to just, let's see. I wonder if Nightcrawler's too far away to ping back and forth with the Old Man Logan special. What do you think? Do you think I should keep Forge alive?
You can try. I mean, he might bring back one more, but.
All right, let's see.
At that point in time, it's kind of negligible.
All right, let's see if this goes back and forth between the two. Oh, no, it went all the way over there.
Yeah, sometimes he goes really far, and I haven't figured out how or why.
All right, yeah, he just is all over the place. Yeah, okay, boing. All right, bleed out. All right, and then this will hit everybody. Let's see, let's just go over here, and this will probably be close to the match being into that situation where it's this mirror match over and over again. And I don't know, this is just kind of annoying. Here we are, we're like right now. Let's see, I kind of want to do these two here. Let's go like this and see how this goes.
He's still got a revive, so you gotta get through that. And then there's the revive.
There's a death right there, right?
If he doesn't special, then you're good, but now his revive's
back.
Yeah,
he goes back to a special. Yeah, this just always keeps doing this over and over again. Yeah, and then this is over. This is just going to go back and forth between the two. Yeah, that's over.
Yeah, because Nightcrawler will bleed out.
There we go. We got to take out Nightcrawler or else we're going to have a problem. There's the special, right?
There's your special, so now you got your revive back and back into the loop you
go. Back into the loop, yeah. It's just the revive is so frequent. Yeah, and then this won't end, I don't believe. I believe we're just stuck in this over and over loop. I don't know. If you can't get through Old Man Logan before this point, it's a stuck. And I feel like the main reason why this is a problem is that his kit creates a situation where when he's above 50%, he just cannot be stunned. And that is really why this just loops forever. When this character's health is above 50%, stun cannot be applied to this character and their speed bar cannot be reduced. And so they just go back and forth over and over again. There's no combo. I wish they would have tested what Old Man Logan versus Old Man Logan mirror match looked like and gave a solution, or maybe a awakened ability which prevents your opponents from gaining revive once, or something that didn't most of
5 times per match or something.
Yeah, or a maximum number of times it happens, or how it says on Black Cat's kit, it says in arena opposing blah 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 can't happen, right? And that's kind of the solution to the mirror match. I feel like they need to come out with an awakened ability for a mirror match. Anyways, it's trash. You agree?
I do, and they did test it. They just used us to test it like they normally do.
And then lastly, there's no updates about Old Man Logan, Red Stars coming out. We'll keep everyone posted. And then we just timed out and get a defeat. Let me know in the comment section if you have any solution outside of Super Scroll and Apocalypse for beating Old Man Logan. If you have like a 5, 10, 15 million account and you're seeing Old Man Logan and you have a solution, put that in the comment section. I can't think of anything. Maybe Weaver, but nothing seems to work. I've tried a lot of different things.
Yeah, the problem is, do you want to put the resources into building Weaver up that early? Just depending on where you're at in the game and where your priorities are.
Yeah. All right. Well, stay tuned. We're going to do some more videos about a beginning player experience with Kismet. We've done a bunch of videos with you. So if you have a newer account, you're going to want to check those out. All right. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye for now.